The pandemic has affected the world in such a relevant manner, including the architecture profession and how we approach the way we design our projects. This proposal is an intention to develop or formulate solutions that solve post-pandemic issues that emerge caused by the virus. During the pandemic, it has come to us that outdoor space is more important and needed as to how we thought it was. People now understand how important it is to experience nature outside. Our understanding of public landscapes was altered by the pandemic. They serve a higher purpose by improving the air quality, serving as noise barriers, preserving the ecology, and more. They are not just green spots in the center of the urban fabric. After the pandemic, we observed that these areas have become more segregated and adhere to the standards for safe separation. Aside from this, the pandemic prompted the response of working from home. There will be a future for this way of operating. Employees now have the option to work from their own place thanks to the widespread adoption of work from home in corporate cultures around the world. This is why this project includes the intention to incorporate office spaces within the structure together with other functions. We saw how the use of spaces was changed during the pandemic to accommodate the demand for more beds. As the pandemic struck, enormous stadiums and public arenas were transformed overnight. Due to this, architects and urban planners must reconsider the nature and standards of these areas. It was time to consider how rooms might serve as multi-purpose areas in an emergency. This project is designed to be as versatile as possible in order to be used in critical cases like the pandemic. There are also clinics that provide isolation areas to accommodate harmful cases of disease. Let us now go on to our form concept. Considering the incorporation of biophilic design in architecture to the project, we take inspiration from the rock formations from Ireland called the Giant's Causeway. These rock formations form hexagonal-shaped basalt columns due to the rapid cooling of lava caused by nearby volcanic eruptions. In further research, the hexagonal shape is the best shape amongst all polygons. A plane may be filled with equal-sized units and has no empty space when it is in hexagonal configuration. Due to its 120-degree angles, hexagonal packing also reduces the perimeter for a given area. This inspiration is reflected on the project's layout. Structural concept. Structurally, a hexagon forms equal angles on its corners while having the maximum stability at the same time. When other corner is moved, whether other corners would tend to push or pull on different direction depending on the force that it is put on. Columns are strategically placed on the corners of the hexagon in order to follow its concept of flexibility and stability. It is also rationally shaped in order to accommodate the load it is bearing, for we know that the longer the distance between columns, the greater the load it bears. The objective of this project is to come up with solutions and methods that resolve the post-pandemic issues that emerge from the current pandemic. With the help of biophilic design, it is just that we incorporate the outside world inside the project. One other goal of this project is to bring the light from the ground up to the upper floors. Design considerations. First is to design in a location that has accessible transport systems and is relevant to the nearby users. Second, to design a building that does not feel detached from the life on the ground. Third, to go back to the incorporation of nature into structures with the help of biophilic design. And lastly, to take the post-pandemic issues into consideration in design. Design philosophy. Great design is when nature takes over it. A design that leans more to nature than building a concrete block.